Oh, we are bleeding. I can't even get the red block fast enough out. We are bleeding. But Pepin, yeah, you're not swapping on Ethereum with $50. Sorry. You're poor against those Ethereum guys. We're too poor for that. Those Ethereum overlords. That's why it has trouble mass adoption. I'm not paying $50 for a swap. I just use Pulse Chain. Pay less than a penny for transactions. Pay less than a penny. Pulse Chain better than Ethereum. More people learning about that going to go to Pulse Chain. So we had the orange blocks leading up to this, the caution blocks to warn you to be careful. It did go up about 2%, but then started coming down very rapidly as well. That's why I try to get you guys into Tame Token before these Ethereum pumps, before Tame Token pumps, so that you could also save on those gas fees. If you want to, Pepin, you could sell your Tame tokens that you have on the Pulse Chain network, and then you could buy some Pulse Chain with that money, if you really wanted to. You don't have to sell all, you could sell a portion. Swap it for DAI first, Pepin. Let me teach you, buddy. Swap for DAI. Then swap that for Tame. Or Pulse. Vice versa. DAI is the one that has the liquidity. Oh my god, Pepin. God. You could there's DAI on the Pulse swap. I feel like I'm talking to someone that's not listening. Let me show you real quick. You go to pulsets.com. You open the app. You can click the cloud. When you're in Pulsets, there's DAI. There's DAI from Ethereum in here. You can swap some Tame tokens for DAI if you really need to. Like, let's say you want to swap 1 million. 1 million Tame tokens will give you about $1 worth of DAI. Alright? And then $1 worth of DAI. $1 worth of DAI will give you some Pulse Chain. And then you can use that Pulse Chain to pay your gas fees. I did put the screenshots for the Metsay copy trade, but you can get like 6,000 Pulse Chain, and that will cover gas fees for quite a while for only $1 on the Pulsets. If it won't let you do it, did you download it or are you opening the cloud? You have to use Brave browser. Use Brave browser. Get off of Google Chrome. Get off Firefox. Start using Brave browser. They have Web3 already incorporated. They already have an IPFS node incorporated. Yes, MetaMask is on Brave. Oh, you're on your phone. Oh. You can download Brave on your phone. You said the phone's easier. Download Brave on your phone. I think you can download it there. You guys want to see the copy trading setting? I put it in announcements to try to help you guys. Let me pull up Discord real quick to show you. So when you're on the copy trade, well, I'll just open this in browser. This is what it's going to look like. When you see the traders, like when you copy me, you can add your money right here in the copy trade. And then after you do that, you can go over here for your copy trade settings, your general settings, copy trade amount. You can do like how much you're going to use for your whole total balance. Like if you have 1,000, you'll put $1,000 here. If you only put $47 per trade, you can do that as well, or $55, how much ever you want per copy trade. You can modify your take profit stop loss if you want to. That's personal for you guys. And your margin settings, just copy the trader. If it doesn't show you this box, make sure you copy me first. Make sure you copy the tametheark profile and you see it in the My Traders tab. So if you see it in the My Traders tab, you see the trader UID. You can go over here and you can add the funds right there from the copy trade amount, digital orgy. Open up on your browser if you don't see it. So send me a screenshot. If you don't see an add button, just click the little pin. There's going to be an edit button. But send me a screenshot. If you're really having trouble, send me a screenshot on Discord and I will help you personally like I helped other people. But just you telling me that you don't see a box, I can't help you there. Send me a screenshot. I can probably draw a circle where you should be clicking. If you're on Discord, message the Screenbot account I'm streaming from. It's getting some buys down here while everything else is dumping. Bitcoin's not going to be rare because of the halving blink. Let me explain this one too. You think Bitcoin's going to be more rare? Let's do something real quick. Let's look at Bitcoin right now. What does this say right here? Circulating supply 19.64 million Bitcoin. They're circulating. What's the maximum supply? 20 million. Do the math. We have over 80%. Sorry, this is over 98% of the supply already out for Bitcoin. It's not going to make Bitcoin more rare. All it does is cut the rewards in half. On average, we're getting about 600 Bitcoin per day from miners. After having it might go down 300 Bitcoin per day depending on if there's no new technology. If there's new technology, the number of supply is still going to be about the same if there's new technology after that. But over 19 million supply. This supply is not disappearing. This supply is here always. This supply will not disappear. So Bitcoin not becoming more rare. I know people are going to lie to you until it's becoming more rare, but I better be careful. If it's becoming more rare, they would also burn Bitcoin too. But it's not getting burned. So don't fall for the narrative that Bitcoin is becoming more rare, because it's not becoming more rare. I can promise you that. It just gets harder to mine. White Knight says a lot of Bitcoin has been burned with people losing it. Yes, but you don't have proof that they lost it. Are you going to really trust those people that say they lost their Bitcoin? Satoshi didn't lose his Bitcoin. I guarantee you the man that wrote the code for Bitcoin did not lose his Bitcoin, and he's holding over 1 million Bitcoin. Let's explore that real quick. Let's go back over here. We're going to go to Bitcoin. We're going to go to the Explorer. Look up here. You can see the latest blocks being mined on Bitcoin. So when you look at this, wow, look at this. Foundry USA has a big portion of the pools. Well, what is this? Ant Pool, another big mining company. It looks like the people that sold you the mining equipment made more profit than you made from mining your Bitcoin. That's why these mining companies go to the Bitcoin conferences to try to sell you more mining equipment. Because they made a lot more money selling you mining equipment than even if Bitcoin goes to $100,000.
That's tragic.
Isn't that crazy?
That shit blows my mind.
These mining companies made bank off of you guys.
Sounds like solar.
Let's go back over here. Let's look at the Bitcoin wallets real quick. We have time. Look at this address. 249,000 Bitcoin. 200,000 Bitcoin. 134,000 Bitcoin. 115,000 Bitcoin. I wonder, why would they? These guys are, they're not showing the address with a Satoshi in here. They're not showing the address in here.
Hey, Tame, I got a general question.
Sure.
For Bitcoin, if there's a pullback, or you probably have it already though, but are you bundling, putting away for the long haul? Because I'm waiting for I pulled mine because I got in maybe 30 something, 40 something, and then I pulled it at 59 to get some more
altcoins.
got some Go ahead.
You pulled your
Yeah, I
money
get
out of
some
Bitcoin to get altcoins, right?
I got altcoins, yeah, and I'm up on my altcoins, and then I was gonna wait for the pullback and have double of what I took out and get back into Bitcoin just for the long haul, just let it sit. Looking at the track record, it should do something. I mean, I haven't lost on Bitcoin yet, besides futures, but but just wondering if you probably have your bag already for Bitcoin, or do you plan to do that?
I hold
the
zero
halving?
Bitcoin. I hold zero Bitcoin.
Really?
Really?
Oh.
Dead serious. I'm holding HETS. It's gonna 500% before Bitcoin 500%.
Okay, yeah, I have tons of hex too, and I'm still building my hex bag. So, okay.
And if you're gonna buy for the long hold, you definitely don't want to buy when the weekly RSI, daily RSI, monthly RSI are tapped out. You got to let those things cool down all the way to the bottom before you buy for the long hold.
Okay,
So,
10-4.
you guys have short memories. Let me expand your memories real quick. Let me bring you down memory trail real quick.
Yes, dude.
This
my ginkgo.
This is the Bitcoin weekly chart, YouTube. Oh man, you could have bought at 9,300 on the pump, 9,500 sold here. That's 534%. Or you could just do HETS, same thing. HETS did more. But let's just hide the drawings and look at RSI levels. Last time Bitcoin was around this price range and people bought it, MACD was peaked out. RSI is maxed out. What happened to those people that bought up here to hold Bitcoin for the long hold? Oh, they held Bitcoin for the long hold. How long were they negative on their Bitcoin?
Oh, a long time.
847 days they were negative on their Bitcoin. What's the lowest it dropped down to? Like a little bit over 75%. But what about these people that bought in November 2022? Were they bag holders? Not really. They're up over 290%. So buy bottoms, sell tops. It's that simple. Buy bottoms, sell tops. Very, very simple. You forget that lesson. You're going to be a bag holder for like 3-4 years. And you're going to be very sad on that hopes that it goes up parabolic like the people from the last cycle.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
At least when you buy, let the technicals be in your favor. Right? That's why we got so much hard rejection up there. People remember. People remember that.
What are you trading your heads on right now?
So I'm using a pulse-set swap for the some of it, and I'm using METC for the limit orders because METC has 0% spot fee. METC, that 0% spot fee made it really good for people trading HETS. Because if you were swapping HETS on Ethereum, you're paying like $50 to $100 per swap. If you're swapping HETS on Pulse Chain, you're paying about 1 cent per swap. But you also have that slippage without the limit orders. METC, you get the 0% spot fee right now with limit orders. And here's the thing. Let me teach you something else. Let me teach you something really cool. You ever use Debt Screener? That's where Tame Token's at. You can watch the chart on Debt Screener over here. But if you look at a chart on Debt Screener, you can look at the wallets. And you can select the wallet, see when they bought. You can filter wallets like that. It's pretty cool. Like if you look at, let's see a big buy like this one. You can filter it and show you where they bought, which is epic. You can do the same thing for HETS. So go to
that's freaking nice. So
you type HETS version 3. Let's try to find the big buys. Let's try to find big buy. This $8,000. So this person was selling their HETS. and they were buying around the tops. This person's doing pretty bad though, right? You see, they bought here. Look at their wallet. They bought $97,000 worth though, and they sold for $112,000. Their profit was only $15,500. Let's check another wallet over here. We gotta get a big one. Oh, look at this. Oh, someone had like $2 in liquidity. You can filter as well, like the maximum, greater than. So the minimum, I'm gonna do like 50,000, and then I can filter all these transactions. Let's see, this guy did a buy for $96,000.
And this works for every crypto DEX trainer. That's crazy.
For wallets, this person spent 90,000, and they waited until HETS was at 0.009. They didn't buy it at the bottom. They waited until up here in this bull flag. Remember, I bought it down here. I bought HETS at 0.00296, 0.003 range. I was on MET-C, and I even posted Discord that accumulation. But they waited until it went up 199% before they dropped over 96,000. Let's filter this and do $500,000. Like this. Someone bought $1.8 million worth of HETS. They bought and sold it the same day right here at the wow, near the top before the sacrifice was done. Wow. They bought and sold right here. How much money did they make? They bought for 1.87, they sold for 1.8 million. Oh no. They made about $7 million on this candle right here. This candle right here, they made about $7 million. Let's check another one. $3 million. This person spent $3 million. I hope they bought near the bottom. Oh man, nope. They bought and sold around this range when HETS was over 16 cents. So if you don't think we're going to go back to 16, let this be a surprise for you. We're going to go back to 16. This wallet did pretty good though. They made like 1,000 this trade. They made about 10,000 this trade. Probably like a few thousand this trade, not much. But let's see if there's any other. Let's look at the top traders. This wallet bought $1.4 million worth of HETS, sold for $2.5 million. They made over $1 million. And then I can put their transactions on the chart here, right? They did all their trading in the last 3 days. Look at this. They did all their trading in the last 3 days. They bought 1.4 million, sold for 2.4 million. They made over $1 million. And we can go here. We can open up their wallet on the blockchain. We can look at all their tokens they're holding. They have about $149,000 worth of DAI. They have about 5.5 million HETS. They had some 56 wrapped Ethereum up here. About 3,000 USDC. So, there's a reason I think HETS will 5 times before Doge will 5 times. Doge and Bitcoin probably going to bleed down, and HETS can still pump. HETS isn't on futures yet. It's not on Coinbase. It's not on Binance. Look at it. Go make another YouTube account, Vago. No time for trolls today. I didn't see you make $1 million trading HETS, Vago. If you do, you can email me and I'll unblock you from the chat. Until then, good luck. Guys, don't send me a picture just showing your unrealized P&L. Like, send me everything in the picture. I don't even know what coin you're trading or nothing. I can't help you on that stuff. You know I'm not a psychic. You know I cannot read the rest of your screen. You just crop a small portion of your unrealized P&L. And learn how to take a screenshot. It's the print screen button on your keyboard. You don't have to take a picture of your phone. You can also download Discord on your computer and upload files from there. Some people are going to say this red block is a failure. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I'm already short. I'm ready for it. 3% down already. We're ready. Trolls probably going broke. Trolls probably buying the tops because they didn't buy the bottoms and now they want to troll.
Excuse me, Tamer. I'm just coming in. Are you talking about your red blocks now?
What?
I don't know. In the
Password?
but I know.
You don't remember your Facebook password? So you can go forgot
The
password.
email. I know I sent it.
Put your phone number.
Then no work.
You got your phone number in there?
Yeah.
You never linked it to your phone number? Oh, that's weird. Turn off the Wi-Fi and try. Airplane mode. Definitely not working. Alright, I gotta go back to this. We're dipping hard. Man, this is a big dip right here. Our dips have been getting more volatile. Like yesterday, we went down to 65K from 68. We lost $3,000 per Bitcoin in just a candle. You guys realize the dips happen a lot faster than the rips. It's a lot easier for people to click that sell than it is to click that buy. The red candles are generally bigger than the green candles. Be careful adjusting your take profit manually on copy trade. Some of you guys might have your manually take profit at like a very low price and that's not going to fill. Some of you guys take profit. You showed me pictures earlier on Discord. Your take profit was like $5,000 on your Bitcoin. When I close my Bitcoin, if it goes to 55K or 40K and you have your take profit at 5K, you're going to be stuck in that trade. Be careful manually setting your own take profits, especially if you don't know what you're doing. I don't think Bitcoin will drop to 5K.
Bitcoin will be over 70 pretty quick.
I believe Bitcoin will definitely hit 70K before 5K, but yeah, be careful how you take profits. But we already fell, like, we're already down over $2,000 from up here, BJ.
Yeah, we'll be back over 68 too pretty soon.
Last night, did you get stop loss style of your long, BJ, or did you hold it through when it dropped to 65?
Still there.
Oh, wow.
I added more to it.
So we drop back under 65. Are you going to keep that long open, or are you going to close it? Or add more?
Drop back where?
When we drop down, in a few minutes, when we drop down under 65 and bleed through to 63, are you going to keep the long open or add more?
Well, I don't believe we're dropping down under there right now.
Okay. Just an idea for when we hit, though. But I agree with BJ. Let's not think about problems until it happens. because then there'd be too many things to think about. But if I was in a long and we bled down here, this would be a pretty good stop loss to 65K. But a lot of retail traders are already getting stop lossed out, liquidate right here. They've been getting stop loss out and liquidate for the past 30 minutes. And tomorrow is Wednesday. Gary Gensler was active on Twitter today.
Meta and Instagram are experiencing widespread outages.
Yep. Oh yeah, BJ. Last night you went
Yes.
you went AFK, right? You were in your long. And I was trying to get your attention, but you weren't replying. But Coinbase had like another glitch. That's why we. So I don't know if you know.
Oh yeah, I was gone at a game last night, and
Coinbase had a glitch. That's why from this red block last night, we bled down very hard, like over 4%. A lot of people are having trouble again with Coinbase, so it's very, very suspicious. They keep having these problems.
yeah.
Wait, what trading platform did you say you were trading Hex on, Tame?
I'm doing METC for the centralized
METC.
exchange. For the DeFi, you can use a Pulset swap, which was created by Richard Hart, who created HETS. But the Pulsechain ecosystem is pretty cool. Their meme coin went up better than Bitcoin, better than SHIB, better than Floki, better than Pepe. The meme coin on Pulsechain did really well. And it has $46 million of liquidity still. Some people are going to tell you, they're going to be like, the exchange has technical issues. Your funds are safe. But behind the scenes, it's not a technical issue. They have a money issue. They have a money issue. The more expensive Bitcoin goes, the more expensive their money issue. It's because they're reliant on banks, especially with that USDC. Banks don't operate 24/7 like crypto. So if you look at it, the thing that's blocking the whole network on their side is the banks. And that money issue could prevent us from really running. Especially when people start taking profits. Our phones are not working here in Charlotte for our mobile phones right now. We have 3 phones over here that are not working on the T-Mobile network. All the phones are stopping working right here. This is bad.
This is weird.
Phone outage.
Social
USA.
medias are shutting down.
Why are they shutting down while Bitcoin's up here? Facebook,
Oh,
Facebook
it's
just
up.
logged us out of all of our accounts too over here. It's pretty funny. I was trying to help them with their
Instagram and
accounts.
Threads, all of Facebook's entities, everybody got logged out. So Instagram, Threads, all that.
Yeah, my girlfriend, she got logged out of Facebook. I just got logged out of Facebook. My friend over here, Chandler, you got logged out of Facebook? Yeah. Yep. He got logged out of Facebook. We're all getting logged out of Facebook.
I thought I was shit posting, but I wasn't that bad. I was like, I thought I just got my account deleted.
Man. I drove by the big Facebook data center yesterday here in North Carolina, Spindle, North Carolina. They have a big data center. It would not be hard for a group of people to infiltrate that building, so they need to up their security.
Yeah, Walmart's got that huge one in Tennessee or in Missouri, and that has no security.
Yeah, these big data centers that have our data, they have no physical security. They have like some guys driving around scooters in there. They need some guys with like weapons defending that property.
Yeah, those guys defending it with their little scooters are making minimum wage. You could buy them off pretty easily.
Well, that's not it. The energy thing they make over there is not really protected as well. In my city, some guy took a 50 caliber and was shooting down some electrical stuff. It was pretty crazy on the news. They never caught the guy either, and he caused over 1 million people to lose electricity. And this was around the time Bitcoin was running before too.
When I was growing up, somebody shot our water tower in my small town, and it was leaking for ages, and then they never caught that guy.
They didn't have any flex tape.
This was before flex tape.
If they would have had flex tape, they would have fixed that water tower immediately. But yeah, these phone outages, it's one dangerous thing about trading. Like, your platform can be perfectly fine and you're going to think it's your platform's issue, but when your cellular device isn't working, it's your phone, it's your company's. It's not your platform as well.
People are scrambling to different Wi-Fi's now since the phone's out.
Yeah, I have Wi-Fi. Dude, guess what they offer me now? They offer me 5 gigabit home fiber.
You'll be the first person in North Carolina with 5 gigabit internet.
No.
In home, not business.
No, this is AT&T.
Oh, no shit. Wow.
Yeah. You can do 5G AT&T. They contact me. I already have the 1G. I don't need 5G though. But they offered me. I was like, okay. I'll think about it, but right now I'm fine.
I work for Spectrum, and you can get fiber to the home with Spectrum. That costs money, but you can have it done. Also, Charlotte's one of our corporate headquarters too. So they've got a lot of.
You work for Spectrum?
Yeah.
Spectrum just left their store in Concord Mills Mall. They got out of there.
All the malls are terrible.
Yeah, Facebook Messenger, you got logged out. Everybody getting logged out on social media. It's odd timing that this will happen.
Yeah, this is only going to extenuate the red candles.
You can't buy if you don't have data. Imagine all the people that are like, I'm going to take a nice walk today while I'm trading and I'm watching my Bitcoin try to sell at all-time high. The data doesn't work on their phone. It's not a coincidence. You guys think this is coincidence, but this is planned.
AT&T just went through this on the last hike. Less than a month ago.
My fiber works.
Wouldn't it be crazy if AT&T have money on this?
No, AT&T, my home fiber worked. That's what I'm streaming on, AT&T fiber. But the T-Mobile, that's where our cell phones stopped working. And the T-Mobile cell phones stopped working at the same time Facebook signed out here.
They're bleeding down here too.
Guys, we're all trading against people that have more money than us. You better sell all your Bitcoin here, put it into HETS. Join Richard Hart.
Ethereum's the only thing recovering right now.
Well, that's because... So Ethereum's a little bit different. If you look at the OA wallet, they actually were buying up Ethereum to bridge over into Pulse Chain. 5G is causing cancer as well, increased cancer rates, but Apple CEO, he said you're not supposed to be on your phone all the time. If you use your phone very moderately and don't stay too close to it and don't put it in your ball sack, you probably lower chance of getting the cancer from your phone.
Yeah, where do we keep our phones? In our pockets, next to our ball sacks and our ovaries.
No,
ladies.
They have some special bags now you can put on your belt clips that prevent the radiation.
Yeah, but that's silly that we have to buy that.
Well,
everyday device.
Apple, you put their AirPods in your head, you put the phone in your head, you have a higher chance of brain cancer.
So am I supposed to just have a Faraday bag for my phone all the time while I'm talking on it?
I'm just gonna blame Tame if I get brain cancer because I'm always sleeping into this Dogecoin in my bed. It's right there.
Like, I think a lot of young men started getting testicle cancer after cell phones came out.
I was
And the
diagnosed
nuclear
with sarcomas
bombs.
cancer back in 2018 in my right thigh, and I mean, I always keep my phone in my right pocket if I'm out and about. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that that's what it was. I'll never know what caused that situation, but for what it is.
Rising cancer rates came specifically with the rise in the testing of the nuclear bombs.
Yeah, we definitely have a lot more radiation now than before. Too bad they didn't have good computers back then to do simulations of the bombs.
It probably doesn't help that plastic is ingrained into your DNA now.
Pepin
Yeah.
says OF is down. OF works fine, Pepin.
Of course he would know.
Quit lying, Pepin. I know you're lying. I heard some. It's up.
Hey, Tame, you got any Doge TA? Because I mean, do you think we're gonna run back up a little bit from the 17?
No. I think we're gonna come down. I just did a red block. I did a chart earlier. Look, the head and shoulder prediction is gonna drop to at least 13 cents.
We gotta wait for these cell phone companies to get their service back up. People can't trade right now.
My weekly prediction was that the maximum top out for Doge was 21.45, and we did not even hit it. And that RSI is now starting to curve down, getting more of that bearish momentum. Like, that was the maximum that it could go, and people front run it. People took profits before it. You give people like a big weekly target like that, and they all front run you. You're forced to front run it as well. You know people are going to front run it, so the sell pressure really started when we got closer to that area.
Well, I think a lot of people have probably been burned before.
Yeah, I saw people coming in here that didn't buy before, so they're not in the same boat as us. Like, if you bought at 5 cents and 7 cents, you could have sold 10 to 14 and been happy. The people that buy in at like 15 cents, they have to wait till 30 to even get the similar gains, like a portion of the gains that you got.
See, yeah, that's exactly what I did. I got out at like 15.4, but that was from like 8.5 cents or something like that.
But yeah, let's look at the weekly RSI here for Doge. And the weekly RSI does show like it's topped out up here. Topping out. Has a little bit of room, but do you want to really buy it with a chance of a little bit more room when it also has that room of dropping by like 70%, 50% drop down?
Yeah, I had bought back in with a smaller bag at 17.5 yesterday, and rode it all the way up to 20 and sold.
I shorted it for the first time yesterday. Took that 15% profits.
Yes, I saw that. I need to get set up on that copy trade.
From what I've seen, the Fair Desk copy trade is a little bit more easier to do than the MET-C. The MET-C, some of their buttons a little bit harder to find for the copy trading.
Yeah, on the MEC-C, I had $20 in my trading thing, and it said it wasn't enough to cover the trade that you did. So I don't know. My ratio must have been wrong.
Possibly.
I did receive that message.
Wait. Your message. Yeah. If you only have $20 and you put like a higher fixed amount, yeah, it's not going to work.
Everything's down to like 3 and 5%. I kept it at the lowest I possibly could.
Oh, okay. Because some people will only have $20, but for some reason put their fixed amount for trade $50. They'll never have $50 then to do their trade.
Why did I receive that message and I have $150 where I follow you on MEC-C?
You have $150. Did you win a promo, Mike?
Check your margin. I think he's saying the same thing I had. Check your margin. That's what I went through.
I think I went to the settings that Tim put there in instructions, but no, I'm in a trade, but I did receive that. I'm in a trade with you, but I did receive that, and I tried to look into it, and I thought, well, I'm going to give it up and just try to talk to you, but then I saw it. I'm leaving it alone. And then the Fair Desk, I'm $45 on the green there. I had a little bit more following you there.
Yeah, I started with Fairdesk. That's why you're a little bit ahead of the other people. You got better trades. We're messing up. So I open up that Fairdesk real quick as well. Show people that copy traded what it looks like right now. So from the last 30 days, because new 7 days started soon. This is what we did so far. And 30-day P&L is about 6,381, about 66% ROI. And you can look through all the people copy trade me. Like this guy, $500, 87, 426, $9, 605, 108, $5, 86, $3. This one's 192 negative. This also negative. I know this person, they're negative because they adjust their margin leverage. They put custom leverage 25. That means that even if I go 3 times, they go 25. Don't do that. You'll get wrecked. Some of these on this page, they started copying me a little bit later. They're $29, $10, $9, $3, 14, 7, 28, 13, 48, $31, 66, 20, 13. So the copiers are up to about $19.81 P&L. Not too bad.
Yeah, I think that was me.
Did you also change your leverage to custom too?
No, I didn't. I did follow the trader. So I did.
Yeah, if you follow the trader, you're going to copy me exactly.
Exactly. So yeah, I made sure of that.
But you go through putting custom leverage much higher than I'm doing, much higher than I'm willing to take. You have to use a different strategy. You're going to get wrecked.
No, if I want to do that, and then I'll freaking just might as well just do my trade myself. But no, I want to do it how you do it, and if it goes, it goes. Let it go.
Cuban says, where do you get HETS? HETS is on METC. You can also go to Pulse Chain Swap, but if you don't even know how to navigate that, you need to watch a few videos for that. But also, like, I'll show you real quick though, but you probably won't get it the first time. There's videos about it, but you go to pulsehets.com. This is a swap for HETS. And you have to bridge over. You have to make sure MetaMask on the Ethereum network. But you look over here, they do have HETS. They have 2 versions of HETS. So they have the Ethereum HETS right here, and they have the Pulse Chain HETS. Pulse Chain HETS compared to DAI is actually worth more than Ethereum HETS. This is Pulse Chain HETS. The one from Ethereum will say that it's the one from Ethereum. That's the one I'm trading, one from Ethereum as well. But just one Pulse Chain HETS is about 1.65 cents. Ethereum HETS is over 1 cent. So combined value is about 2.7 cents right now. Combined value. And if you really want to get deeper into it, you can combine the value of Pulse Chain HETS and Ethereum HETS at the very bottom until now to try to get that average about how much it's moving as a whole part of the ecosystem. 11 o'clock candle coming pretty soon. Venice says funding fees. What exchange has funding fees in 5 minutes, Venice?
Does it look like we're maybe finding a little bit of support here at like 17.6?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it looks like on the short time frame, but wait for this hourly candle to come in. We still did not clear down to 13 cents as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I'm like, it looks like we're kind of finding a little bit of support here, but I'm still thinking it's gonna tank a little bit more. So 13 is.
But was there anybody in the Discord? Was there anybody in the Discord that lost money on the copy trading other than the guy that set his leverage to 25 times? I understand what you're talking about here because of Doge on the 5 minutes. It is getting oversold, like 14 RSI. That 5 minutes oversold, but if you switch to the 4 hour, that's 4 hour RSI starting to curve down from the last few candles. So it's very risky. Parabolic SAR already printing on the top of the 4 hour. And we go back through. You look at the MACD as well. Let me delete this volume. Look at the oh man. Look at the MACD as well. Generally, when a MACD looks like this, you don't buy. When the MACD is at the top like that, you don't buy. When it's at the bottom, is way better to buy. But when it's top out like this, you probably have a higher chance of being a bag holder for your scalp. So those are the higher risk trades. That's why I think we still have more room to come down. And if you guys really want to get into it, you can go back to Dogecoin chart from 2021 and realize that, hey, where's the volume at? Why are we missing all this volume? Like, let's look at the Dogecoin chart. This is just Doge. So I'm zoomed in for Doge for you guys for your benefit. We have this head and shoulders pattern. We have the left shoulder here. We have the head. We have the right shoulder. And now the AI targets us 13 cents. That's just the AI friendly target. We bleed down from that top of the right shoulder down to the target. It's going to be a 30% drop from there. That translates to a lot of people being bag holders. But let's go to the weekly chart for Doge. Make sure you don't have an open mic. I hear someone static in the background. Let's look at a weekly chart. So remember, I told you don't buy when the MACD looks like this. Why don't you buy when the MACD looks like this at the top here? Because if you buy when the MACD like that, you're probably going to become a bag holder and it drop over 50%, sometimes 90% from your entry. Especially if the MACD looks like that on the long term. Where's the best entry on the chart? Oh, it looks like the best entry is on the chart where the RSI is oversold. And when the RSI is oversold, it's a leading indicator. The lagging indicator is going to be that MACD. Unless you use it like this. Unless you use it where the signal, like right here, I'll show you my configuration. If your MACD line is under your signal line, that's generally the better entry. Like right here, this better entry. What was the price of Doge at that time? MACD line significantly under signal line. Right here, RSI is oversold, but not completely. That is 11 cents. How far did it drop from the bottom? 60%. If you would have waited for a completely oversold RSI, you would have got way better position. And then some people did not enter here, but they waited for that confirmation from the double bottom. And then they entered about 4.9. I already entered at 5 cents by this time, back in 2022. But look back here before the Elon tweets. Look how we were trading. How many of you would love to got your Doge at 0.001? We're still up significantly from that price range.
I would be rich if that were the
Even
case.
if you got it at 0.0013 and held it till now, you're still up over 12,000%. But generally, when RSI tops out like this, even after the Elon catalyst, do we keep pushing up? No. How far do we drop down before it gets oversold completely again? Generally, 65 to 50% minimum. So when I see people coming in here saying they want to buy here, they're only buying here because they see up here, the top, they think that we're going to go up more. Even when we go to all-time high, that's only 382% from here. But let's add the volume indicator. Where's the volume at? The volume's not really a lot. Like, our volume here is nothing compared to back here, back here, back here. Even in the early days, like, look over here. We even had, like, more volume back here when Doge was still under a penny. Makes you wonder, where's the volume at for Doge? Where's all this volume? We're missing it. This pumps was low volume, which is scary. Low volume, low liquidity. That means low liquidity, bigger dumps when they want to dump it, and it's going to bleed down. But hey, looking at that historical data, history can repeat itself. So the people that buying up here expecting that pumpamento to go up, they're going to be sad.
Yeah, I learned my lesson the last big runs during the whole Elon tweets and all that stuff. I learned my lesson on
Oh, we're
bad
bleeding.
holding.
We are bleeding.
I got stuck with the bag.
Let's take off the volume. Sure. I told you guys, if we're low volume and low liquidity, things will drop fast. We will drop fast. What?
Oh, we're down to 16s. I think this candle is going to be brutal.
Yes, it is going to be brutal. I'm telling you guys so many times near the tops. If you're scalping at the top, you're picking up pennies in front of a train. I hope the pennies are worth it. Because when you lose your hand, you're going to need a lot of pennies to pay for that hand. Where's the mod at? Don't tell me a mod bought the top of Doge. No, you guys are trolling me, YouTube. You guys are trolling. I don't think a mod would do that. There we go. The bag holders are crying now. Nah. They were picking up pennies in front of the trains. Tametheark red block fell. Okay, 11% down. 11% down. Your phone outage down. These NSA, SNSA hackers really destroying your profits if you buy the tops. They're smarter than you think they are. Well, that's very funny. Hetz isn't bleeding down. Polchain's not bleeding down. Interesting how that works. YouTube does work. But before, you guys remember when YouTube went down for like all the live streams? Discord went down at the same time as YouTube before? That was really crazy when we had the big pumps before. Yeah, so hopefully you guys learned a lesson. If you were expecting Doge to bounce back up today and make that high before dropping down, I hope you learned a very valuable lesson and did not buy the top. Your alerts are broken on TradingView? Oh, that's pretty bad too. Well, welcome to the beginning of the dip because we are really wrecking these longs. I told you guys, it's literally billions of dollars. Billions. You think market makers are going to walk away from billions of dollars of free money on the table? Not a chance. Not a chance. Don't blame this dump on Trump. Good luck with that one. We're bleeding. We're bleeding. 14% drop already from that red block. But people are going to say it was a failure. The trolls. If they went long up there, they had a very small window of profits before getting wrecked. Like half a second.
Hey, Tame, is there any way to buy Hex in New York?
Yeah, so Pulse Chain is truly DeFi. You can download the Pulse swap on your computer or run it through the cloud, and then you could swap on there. But you'll still have to bridge in from your MetaMask, and that's going to be the Ethereum gas fee early on.
Got it, thanks. So just pulsex.com, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and good news today, guys. MetaMask put Pulse Chain on the default networks now. You don't have to go through the trouble of importing Pulse Chain on your MetaMask. Tell me we're pumping without telling me we're pumping for the Pulse Chain ecosystem. The meme coin on Pulse Chain already outperformed Doge. It already outperformed Floki. It outperformed Floki, Pepe, Bonk. The meme coin on Pulse Chain already outperformed all that stuff, right? Gas fees on Pulse Chain way cheaper to gas fees on Ethereum. Richard Hart, we know who he is. He's doxxed. He has 11 of the best lawyers in America helping defend his case against the Securities and Exchange Commission. Come on, guys.
Bitcoin is really ripping down right here. How far are we going?
Are you still in that long, BJ, or are you going to cut your losses?
Good evening, everybody. How's it going? I missed the action.
Dude, in my country, our mobile phones... Juicy. In my country, our mobile phones are not working, and Facebook logged everybody out of their accounts and Instagram too. Right before this dump. Right after I drew this red block. After I drew this red block, Facebook locked everybody out of their accounts, and our mobile phone company stopped working.
That's quite funny.
I was off of Discord. I just got back on my phone.
Hey, just let me know when you're putting the phones back on, and then I will do the green.
You know, it doesn't work anymore to panic sell on bullish or bearish news. You gotta just play your TA. You know, they can do whatever they want. I don't care. For me, so Bitcoin is sideways above 64,500. As long as that's true, you know, I think we're locked in a range.
What's your definition of sideways? We're dropping we already fell 4%. That's not sideways action.
Yeah, well, you can
Ethereum
sell
just
at a
fell.
support if you want to, but that's not my plan here. If we break support, then I agree. We're going down, but well, let's see if the Fedders can break support.
Is there anybody still in a Bitcoin long up here after we just fell by over $3,000?
I'm attempting to catch it, but I'm just back from work, man. Just waking up my computers and all. Yeah. But no, seriously, it's amazing. I mean, look at this. Bitcoin reaching all-time highs, more or less. Double